Okay, today we're gonna make some chorizo chili. We have shallots, garlic, chorizo, a little bit of frozen vegetables. This is optional, you don't have to do that. Sea salt, cumin, fresh black pepper, parsley, some dried chopped onion just for flavor, chili powder, cayenne pepper, paprika, sugar, oil, all-purpose flour, red kidney beans. These are light red. You can do whatever kind of red you want. A little bit of Worcestershire and spicy brown mustard. Okay? You're also going to need a little bit of oil and water. Let's get started. Okay? You're going to start off with cooking your chorizo in your pan with a little bit of oil. Now, I have the type of chorizo that's already ground up. You can do a full, like a firm sausage chorizo. Just chop it up and put it in chili if you like. That will also work. Doesn't matter what kind of chorizo you have. Okay, kind of cook this down a little bit. And I'm gonna add my shallots and my garlic. Okay, I'm gonna saute that for about a minute. And you want this on a medium high heat, not too high. You want to do that until your shallots are a little bit translucent, excuse me. Okay, now we're going to add some flour, and we're going to make a gravy with that. Well, yeah, almost like a gravy, more like a roux with the chorizo and flour. Okay. You just want to cook the flour off until it's a little bit brown, so that way the chili does not taste like flour. Okay, once it starts to look like this, we're going to start adding our dry spices. So that way flavor will start to come together before we add our water. That way the spices get a little bit heated up. A little bit of a toast of the oil and the spices and the herbs kind of heat up a little bit. That way they'll be a little bit more fragrant, and they'll also the flavor will come out of them a little faster while we're cooking them. So that way it doesn't take us as long to cook this. Okay, we're gonna add our dry spices now. Okay, so I have salt, black pepper, cumin, dried onion, excuse me, chili powder, paprika, and cayenne. And be careful when you put these herbs in a hot pan. You'll get a little bit smoked out like I just did. please avoid that if possible. Okay. Now that you can start to see that everything's starting to brown really good. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to add our can of kidney beans. We're going to put all the liquid that's in the can with this into the pan. These are packed with water, so it's gonna give the chili a good flavor. If your beans are packed with anything else other than water, drain them, rinse them, and then put them into your chili and add water, a can of water. Don't put any oil or any kind of other liquid that's in here other than water from the can, okay? Alright, I'm going to, or broth. If they're packed in like a beef broth or chicken broth or something like that, that's fine. If you want to use broth instead of water, like pork broth, or chicken broth, or beef broth, vegetable broth, that will work just as fine, just as well. Actually it might be a little bit better. It'll put a little more flavor to the food. Make it taste very, very well. Actually, not very, very well, very, very good. Okay, so we're gonna put our beans in here. Okay, I added my beans in here, also with a little bit of more water. I'm gonna stir this around. Now I want this to get very, very thick with the all the cooked flour that's in there. So I'm gonna make sure that we get all of that very well blended together. It's almost gonna look like gravy, and then it's gonna thicken up, and it's gonna start to look like chili. So while we are stirring this and getting this together, I'm gonna add my parsley in here. Parsley is optional, you don't have to put parsley in here. I just like to do it. So I'm gonna put my parsley, just a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to add maybe about a teaspoon of Worcestershire, and about a teaspoon excuse me, a teaspoon of mustard, spicy brown mustard. And then maybe about a tablespoon of sugar. Just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to stir that together. See how it's already gotten very, very thick? That's what that flour does. Now, if this is too thick for you, as this is just a little bit too thick for me, I'm going to add a little bit more water. And then at this point, you want to add just a little bit of salt and pepper, if you like, if you haven't already. Or you can wait to the very, very, very end just to taste it and see how it is for you. And if you want to add more, just go ahead and add more. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more water. Okay. I added maybe about a quarter of a cup of water to half a cup of water to this. And I stirred it in really, really good. I'm going to let this cook for maybe a couple more minutes. Maybe about 20 minutes. At this point, before you let it kind of simmer, let everything come together, you want to taste it to make sure the flavor is how you like it. That is really good. Okay. I think I'm gonna add a little more mustard in mine. A little more Worcestershire. And a little bit more paprika and cumin. And also just a little bit more chili. And then I'm gonna add my blended vegetables. Okay. Added all of that in there. And stir this together. Oh yeah, much better. And I'm going to add all of my vegetables in here. This is optional, you don't have to do this. Mix that all together. And I'll put that on a lower heat. And I'll let that simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes or until the vegetables are warmed all the way through. And I'll see you in just a second. Okay, I'm back. It's been about 10 minutes. And that's how you make chorizo chili. I'm gonna kill a piece with some broccoli. Come on, broccoli. Ooh. Oh man. That's really good. All I need now is some Velveeta cheese or some queso. Bye.